Good morning. It is a rainy day here, so I'm hiding in the greenhouse and kind of going through my checklist of things that need to be done. I have lots and lots of seedlings started. Most of them are in the house under lights. We have some things that are here. We have some strawberries in pots. And some flats of wildflowers. They're just kind of, I'm waiting to see if they'll germinate themselves outside, just with the protection of the greenhouse. But I've been doing this mental checklist of what needs to be done going forward. So I placed an order on Monday for a chip drop service, and that's where arborists come and deposit a giant truckload of free wood chips in your driveway. You don't get to pick what kind they are, but it does a service to the arborist. It gives them a place to bring their chips, and it's a service to me as the gardener because it gives me a no-cost mulch and soil builder. So this garden actually is built on wood chips. It's grown steadily over the last 10 years or so. We kind of grew it a row at a time. And we started with, we actually pulled out all the sod and double dug some beds. And then as the garden grew, we decided that was too much backbreaking work, and figured out how to do, layers of heavy cardboard that are well watered, and then thick layers of wood chips. So when I say thick, I mean like a foot deep. And so that's what this garden is built on. And over the years, that those wood chips break down into a beautiful soil. And so sometimes we'll take what's in the pathway and dig it up and take the compost from underneath and put that in the bed. Now that we've added some animals, we now have a nitrogen source for our compost, and the soil is building better and faster. Anyway, so the wood chips they might show up any day. We have no idea. They can't tell you when it's going to come or if you're going to get any, but our record's been pretty good. We're right in the city, and so there are lots of arborists who work. And I'm hoping that those who are working now, it's mostly chips and not a whole lot of leaf or invasive vine, anything like that. But we really don't know until it comes. But that will be new pathway bedding, new pathway mulch, and mulch for the front flower beds that go around like the exterior of the house, and bedding for the birds for most of the year. And we'll put that in really thick. Started yesterday digging out last year's bedding, which is now nicely decomposed. Let's see if we can go back this way. When you saw me digging and putting in the bedding, so now those beds are full, and just yesterday I covered them in some black plastic to kind of keep weed seeds out, to keep critters out. And now we're putting together our list of work jobs that are going to need to be done for our upcoming work days. So if anybody wants to learn how to garden, or just wants to come and join the fun, many hands make light work, and we'll be splitting wood and moving wood chips and building bed edges and building trellises and trying to remove some tree stumps. We have two large maple stumps that we took the trees down last year. And they're going to need to be chopped up or ground up, but it's not in the budget to hire a grinder service, so we're going to have to figure out how to do it ourselves. So we're going to go sharpen our axes and get lots of friends to help and see what we can do to revamp that back corner of the garden where it now has a leaning play set, and redo it so that there's a place for the children to play, and to kind of have a social space. All right, well, my little one is calling me. So enjoy the rest of this rainy Wednesday, and we'll see you soon.